Good morning, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of Spooky Albums for Halloween season, day 28. Yes, we only have a few days left here in October as we march on into Halloween, All Hallows Eve. Today we've got a pretty cool release here for you. This is something a little bit different than what we've been doing. I actually could have picked a ton of black metal albums that would fit perfectly into this theme of this show, and we've had a lot of people requesting them actually. So I took a look and saw how many days I had left, and I still have a whole stack of stuff I haven't gotten to. So I figure at least one of the couple of black metal albums I needed to kind of talk about here. So we're looking at something that came out February 17, 1994. So we're going back very early in the days of the original Norwegian black metal assault, right? The first wave. Released on the Peaceful label, produced by the band themselves. Transylvanian Hunger from Dark Throne. I mean, it doesn't get more evil and spooky and creepy and ominous than that CD cover, right? You got the logo that you can barely make out what it says. You can kind of see a little dark there, right? But pretty cool logo, I guess. You know, in the wake of stuff like this, you have all these like black metal bands that have come out trying to make their logo, you know, more indecipherable than the next, right? So it's just like a blob of whatever it is, or like a bunch of twigs. Right? I mean, that's like, it's sometimes, especially like on Hudson Valley Squares, that's like a running joke of all these, you know, extreme metal bands who have these logos that you just can't make out at all. But this is iconic. So here you've got, you know, the candelabra, right? You've got this tortured soul. Is he a vampire? Is he a ghoul? What is he? Don't know. He's probably one of the guys in the band. Transylvania Hunger. Yeah, dark, bleak, black metal from Norway. So the band at this point was, this is their fourth studio album. All right, so this, excuse me, makes up a kind of a trio of albums from the band that's considered one of the great 3 album runs in all of classic Norwegian black metal. And this is the third of those. And yeah, I dig this one. This is not an everyday listen, I will tell you that. I don't listen to as much black metal as I used to, but there are times when I want to hear something this raw and creepy and uncompromising as this. And it's a perfect fit for this week. I was just playing it very early this morning. And not a bad thing to get your adrenaline going first thing in the morning, right? On a Thursday. So here we've got Nocturno Culto and Fenriz. Those are the only 2 guys in the band at this point in time. Nocturno Culto, of course, is the vocalist. Fenriz plays guitars, bass, drums, everything else that's included on here. And yeah, this is pretty evil sounding stuff. As far as the tracks, they are all in Swedish. So I'll give you like the English translations here. So the first track is the title track's Transylvanian Hunger. Again, this is manic blast beats, these ghoulish, gravelly vocals, and these non-stop like tremolo pick guitars. It's very chilling stuff. It's very, for some it could be a little unsettling and maybe a tad monotonous because it's kind of like, you know, it just kind of plows ahead. Non-stop. Some of the, you know, one of the things I really like about the early black metal scene is that a lot of the guitar work, while it might seem kind of simplistic, it's very fast pick tremolo notes and chords, but there's this kind of like almost like this like symphonic feel to the music because of it. I know it makes like no sense because some, you know, people are probably thinking black metal symphonic, you know, without keyboards, how is that possible? Well, it is. If you listen to it, you can hear it. It's pretty cool stuff. So Transylvania Hunger, you've got, I'm not even going to pronounce the Swedish titles here, Over Mountains and Through Thorns. Then you've got Bard of Satan's Son. You've got Castle in the Distance. Halls of the Tomb of the Fog Kingdom. If that isn't one of the greatest song titles of all time, I don't know what is. Halls of the Tomb of the Fog Kingdom. Otherwise, Graven Takenheimen Sailor. Right. Next is In a Hall with Meat and Mead. As Filtermice as Satan's Spies, or Flittermice as Satan's Spies. And the last song is A Hill in the Deep Forest. Now, if you know Norwegian black metal at all, or Scandinavian black metal in total, they like to sing about like creepy, dark, menacing, at times tranquil forests and woods, right? You know, again, that kind of connection to horror films like folk horror. So some of this stuff, even as kind of pummeling and brutal as it can be, you kind of can put yourself out in the vast cold wilderness in a forest, in desolate forest. There's nobody around but you. Maybe you see some birds or vultures flying overhead, but there's no leaves on the trees, right? Everything is dark, desolate, and all you see for miles and miles and miles are trees and snow and nothing else. And how are you going to get out of there? You don't know. So, and then add in the whole Transylvania creepy themes going on here, and it's just you're listening to this music as, just like I said, pulverizing as it can be, and just it's this nonstop assault of just dissonant, evil sounds, and you just picture yourself out in an area like I just explained, and all of a sudden you look up, and maybe it's like nighttime or whatever, and you hear the fluttering of wings, and all of a sudden it's just hordes and hordes of vampire bats or vampires or whatever, or evil creatures or whatever coming at you, and there's no stopping them. And basically you are dead in the water, right? I know, kind of crazy stuff to be talking about here so early in the morning, but that's what this season is all about, right? So here you have it. Transylvanian Hunger from Dark Throne. That is our pick of the day. And, add a little bit of black metal into your life every so often. It's not too bad. Thanks for watching. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. We've got day 29 coming up tomorrow. And then, of course, Saturday and Sunday as we finish up this series for the month. And then we're going to move into something totally different for November. So stay tuned for that. And what else we got coming up on the channel? So tonight we've got The Monsters Den. Chris Allo and myself are going to be ranking our 10 favorite horror movie scream queens / starlets. So those females who have appeared in lots of horror films, or maybe not a lot, a few, and really made an impact on us. Maybe because they're probably some of the greatest scream queens ever and do it really well, or because they're really hot and their beauty added so much to those horror films that we know and love. So that's coming up tonight. And then we've got Friday morning at the Funhouse with Martin Popoff tomorrow morning. And we've got album homework assignment this weekend. I'm going to be doing it again. I'm going up against Jamie Laszlo on Sunday with Rick Labonte emceeing the show. So that's happening on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. And a lot more here coming up on the channel. We've got the review of the new Yes album. I decided I'm not going to wait for next Wednesday, which is generally when I do new album reviews. I'm going to give that to you tomorrow, so you'll get the review of The Quest tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We got all sorts of new stuff coming up next week. Next Wednesday should be jam-packed with new album reviews. We've got, what do we got here? We've got the new Glass Hammer. We got the new Santana. We've got the new Tremonti. We've got the new Pat Metheny. And I don't know if I'll get to all these. New Gus G. I mean, man, it's new Udo. So much stuff. The new, what else? New Altezia. I mean, man. I've got a stack like this. I've got a remix of Discipline unfolded like Staircase. I mean, I got literally a stack of new stuff that I can't wait to just digest and get into. Got the new Lords of Black. I mean, so much stuff. Prog, power metal, classic metal, jazz fusion. I mean, so much stuff. It's crazy. The amount of stuff I need to get. And also the new Marillion Fugazi box set. Got to do that as well. So, yeah, so much stuff. So little time. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. Also, if you want to make a channel donation, they're much appreciated. They help us kind of continue to buy more music to talk about and fill in holes in collections to do ranking the album shows and movies to buy to talk about in the Monsters Den, all that kind of stuff. Also, the link to our merch site is below, where you can get all sorts of cool Sea of Tranquility designs and t-shirts, hoodies, and hats and caps and things. We've got a lot of new stuff, so go check it out. And seaoftranquility.org, the webzine, celebrating 20 years on the internet this year. So all that is below. Links below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning with another spooky album for Halloween season. The last 3 days are coming. Martin Popoff coming tomorrow as well, and lots more stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you real soon. If anybody lives on the East Coast here and is going to Chiller Theater All right, in New Jersey, in Parsippany, New Jersey, a great one-day, or actually weekend festival of all things horror and fantasy and all that kind of stuff. Lots of vendors, lots of people. Myself, Chris Allo, and I think Rich Catino will be at Chiller Theater in Parsippany, New Jersey on Saturday, starting early. So if you're there, come find us. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. See you real soon. Bye-bye.